In this video, I'm going to give you 5 great tips to make your PSVR 5 look great. So you've just probably got it and you think like, hey, this looks a bit blurry. Is it supposed to be like this? The answer is no. While this does not look like your 4K screen, it should still look pretty good. So absolutely stay tuned, watch the whole video because all of the goodness is coming up. Welcome back to MRTV. My name is Sebastian, and if you are excited about VR and the PSVR 2 and you want to get updated about it all the time, then you should absolutely subscribe to this channel and click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything. Alright, so let's start with the tips and tricks to improve the picture quality of your PSVR 2. Probably this is your first headset and you're wondering how clear it should look, right? So should it be as clear as looking through your standard glasses? The answer is no. Actually, every single VR headset comes with its flaws, with its optical flaws. So let me tell you what is normal and what is probably not and how to fix it. So let me get to the first tip. If you are a glasses wearer, you can wear your glasses within the headset, that works, but honestly speaking, it's not ideal because the distance from your eyes to the lenses will get bigger and that decreases the field of view, the area that you can see in VR, which is not so good. And also, it will make things look blurrier at the edges. The closer your eyes are to the lenses, the less problems you have with blurriness at the edges. So you should get closer to the lenses. So how to go about it? Don't wear your glasses and instead of your glasses, get lens inserts. So lens inserts, they come with your prescription and you would put them on top of the PSVR 2 lenses, and yeah, then you can get closer to them, and also you will not scratch your PSVR 2 lenses with your glasses. So lens inserts is a huge tip and a big improvement, and that conveniently brings us to VR Rock, who are sponsoring this video.
VR Rock prescription lenses are custom made for the PSVR 2 and the lenses are 100% suitable for eye tracking. Once you've made your order, your lenses are produced within 48 hours and reach Europe and North America within 5 to 7 days. VR Rock ships worldwide, so no matter where you are, you can enjoy your PSVR 2 without having to wear your glasses and without the risk of scratching your lenses. VR Rock also offers anti-blue light lenses options that will protect your eyes when in VR, and they offer lens inserts for many other VR headsets as well. If you have any more questions, you can consult their customer service, which you can find at the bottom right corner of their website at vrrock.com. Use code MRTV at checkout for a 10% discount.
The next piece of advice deals with your eyes. Yes, and to go more into detail, the distance between your eyes, the so-called IPD, interpupillary distance. So that is important. Every single person has a different IPD. And in order to make this headset fit your eyes, you have to adjust this IPD. And actually, in the very beginning, when you first set up the PSVR 2, you were kind of walked through doing it by adjusting the IPD with this wheel. When you use this wheel, this happens here. Let me show it to you. So the lenses go further apart or closer together to exactly match your IPD. Now you did that for the first time and it was nice, but it might have happened that somebody else was using the glasses, or simply you touched it when you took it and put it on your head and then the whole thing changed. So if you feel that something is blurry and not really nice, do adjust the IPD until your eyes feel comfortable, or go again into the IPD adjustment setting. And you can do that by going to settings and then, I'm just reading it up here, settings and adjust visibility. And then you are in that first settings environment where you can simply set it up again. Do it, that's super important. The next tip deals with VR headsets in general and also applies to the PSVR 2. So every single VR headset has something that's called a sweet spot. Just in that spot, everything will be super clear. So it's really not like your glasses. These glasses, I can simply put them on, and basically in all kinds of ways I put it on, it will always be super clear and sharp, right? But for VR headsets, that is not the case. The optics are a bit more complicated, and therefore you have to find the so-called sweet spot. And only in that sweet spot, everything will be super sharp, right? So if you just put it on in any way, your headset, and you think it's blurry, well, it might be because your eyes are simply not in the sweet spot. So the advice before that, setting your IPD right, that has to do with that as well. So IPD must be set correctly, and then it will be much easier to find that sweet spot. So how to find that sweet spot? Well, you put it on, you put the headset on. Wait, let me take off my glasses here. So you put your headset on, and then you use your hands and you kind of shift around the headset until you find the spot where it looks the sharpest. And then when you found it, just then would you like fix it to your head. And because the headset is kind of stable, then normally you would stay in the sweet spot. But having the information that there is something like a sweet spot might already help you to get your headset to get out of that blurry zone. So you found the sweet spot, IPD is set correctly, you probably wear these lens inserts or probably still your glasses, and everything should be fine. But then you see some kind of graininess that's going on, and it moves with you when you look around. What's going on now? Well, that is truly a problem of the PSVR 2. That is the so-called Mura effect. And well, it means that not all the pixels shine with the same intensity. And this gives it this kind of grainy look, or sometimes it looks like a dirty windshield that you cannot clean. And well, it is not a great effect. It doesn't look very nice, especially in places where you have uniform colors. Like for example, you look in the sky, everything's blue, but then you see that Mura effect. Normally you don't see it, honestly speaking, because the games are very colorful and lots of different things are going on and not so much uniform areas. But for some games, you do have these uniform areas, and then you really see that Mura. So what to do about it? Gladly, there's also something that you can do. You can simply turn down the brightness from 100%, and that is the basic setting, to something like 70 or so. So it is still going to be really bright enough, in my opinion. I have this set to 70, and that Mura effect is absolutely decreased by decreasing the brightness. So simply try it out, put the brightness from 100 to 70%, and most of the Mura will be, okay, not gone, but it is not so visible anymore, and it makes for a much nicer experience. So you have done all of that, but the game still doesn't look so sharp. Well, you know what? It might actually be the game, and the advice would be probably play another game. Do I mean this? Yes. Why? Because not all games are truly optimized for the PSVR 2 yet. You might come across a game that is a port from another platform, and well, it's simply not optimized for the PlayStation VR 2, and it does not use all the functionalities, like all the resolution that the PSVR could offer. So yes, there are huge differences. If I, for example, play a blockbuster like Resident Evil, right? Then yeah, they made sure it looks really sharp. But then in other games that I don't want to name now, they might not be as optimized, right? So it might depend on that game. So how to find out about it? Simply search the internet for that game, PSVR version, and find out what people think about it. Do they think it is very well optimized, or do they think like, hey, this is a bad port, right? So just because it looks blurry, it might not be your PSVR 2's problem, but actually that particular game's problem. And there you have it. These were 5 pieces of advice to help you improve the clarity of your PSVR 2. I really hope that you enjoy the headset as much as I do. I think it's a great headset, and well, I'm having lots of fun with it. If this was helpful for you and if you want more in the future, absolutely subscribe to this channel here and click on the bell button so that you don't miss any of our videos. Also, if it was helpful, give it a thumbs up. This would be really cool. And if you have more questions about the PSVR 2, you could put it into the comment section, or you could go to the MRTV Discord server and directly chat with me or the community and ask all your questions. We will help you. So do it. Also, we're doing some fun tournaments and challenges, and we'll keep you engaged and have a great time with your headset. So link down in the description of this video. That's everything that I got for this video. I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode.